Right, this is question 5 that's been fully prepped on page 263. It's not been given a grade, I assume it's A-ish in places. So that's me calculating all the values of y for this equation, 1 plus 4x minus half an x squared. And I've used values from -1 to 9 inclusive, going up in steps of 1. So from -1 to 9 I've got 10 points for the x value, and I've created 10 values for the y by calculating and substituting into the equation, and these are the coordinates that I've generated. Again, try them out yourselves. What is interesting is that you can tell the shape of the graph by the coordinates. As you go from -1 to 9, we're going that way. Y's starting -3.5, climbing up to 1, climbing up to 4.5, climbing up to 7, climbing up to 8.5, hitting the 9, then coming back down, 8.5, 7, 4.5, 1. So we can imagine this sort of situation happening, and we'd expect that anyway, because this is a minus x squared type graph. So if I put that down here, minus x squared type, so that's me, that's how I'd say it. So you'd expect a graph that might look a little bit like that, okay? So for example, again we're going to plot it right now on the other page. Let's create a page first, and let's just get rid of all the background that's in the way. Background, no background, bam, there you go, nice and clean. So let's just create a pair of axes, and let's just go have that colour there and turn over. Not responding. Okay, I've resumed, and I've done the axes ready to go. It's getting a bit glitchy earlier, so let's go back one page, pick up the coordinates one at a time and start plotting. Right, first one, -1, -3.5. Just do that quickly. So it's -1, -3.5 is exactly there. Go back again, get the next one. 0, 1. 0, 1, right there. Go back again. 1, 4.5. 1 along, 4.5 is right there. Next one. 2, 7. 2, 7, right there. Again, we're getting curvy. It'll be quite hard to draw this actually, freehand. Anyway, right, that was 2, 7 done. Next one, 3 and 8.5. 3 along, 8.5, right there. Next one, 4, 9. Not responding again. Pause it again. That's 4, 9 plotted, finally. Then 5, 8.5. 5 and 8.5. It's going to be right there. Next one. 6, 7. 6 and 7's there. Then we go 7 and 4.5. Then we go 8 and 1. Then we go 9 and -3.5, I think. And back. Anyway, I'm going to plot it anyway. 9 and... just check it. Yeah, 9 and -3.5. Just here, it's quite hard to see this. Right, so there it is. I've now got to draw this lovely upside down U shape. Again, we predicted it would be an upside down U because it's a minus x squared graph, minus half an x squared graph. That doesn't matter. The thing is, it's a negative x squared graph. Now, try and draw this thing in blue. See how we get along. Right, here we go. Look at the concentration on my face. Look at the concentration on my face. Are you seeing my face? Oh, that's lovely. So lovely, I'm going to label it. Right, that's y equals 1. What's the equation? I lost track. Plus 4x. Take away half an x squared. There it is. It's absolutely beautiful. Now, write down the coordinates of its maximum point. Well, that's the point where it peaks. So let me just label that point there as the maximum point. And the coordinate is going to be 4, 9. There it is. Very clear. 4, 9. Right, that's the max. Write down done it. Use your graph to find the solutions of the equation 1 plus 4x minus half x squared equals 9. The solutions. Well, there's only one solution because it cuts through the line y equals 9. So let me just draw it in quickly. You can see it. Okay, you'll have to work, aren't you? That goes there. It's not crashing to the rest of it. Well, there it is. There's my solution there. Use your graph to find the solutions of the equation 1 plus 4x minus half x squared equals 9. Where does the graph equal 9? It's where it intersects with the line y equals 9. There's just one solution. X equals 4. Because that's where the red line of y equals 9 hits the equation of the line y equals 1 plus 4x minus half x squared. Just one solution only. There it is. Next one. This is part D. Find the solutions to these equations. Well, the next one's going to be, it says so, y equals 1 plus 4x minus half x squared equals 7. So really that's the equation they want me to solve, and if y equals this blue equation there it is, the blue line, hence the word blue equation, and this must be equal to 7, therefore y equals 7. I draw in the line y equals 7 therefore. Here it is, cuts across there, and I know that I've got two solutions there and there, so let me just label it quickly. So I've got here x equals 2. I don't have to draw a line down, I can see it because the question has been constructed in such a way that the first one cuts through a given coordinate that I've done before, and here this line of y equals 7 also cuts through two given coordinates that I used to construct the original graph. So I've got a solution of x equals 2 down there, and the other solution of course is x equals 6, and that's your two solutions. Next one, D part 2, I've got to do y equals 1 plus 4x minus half x squared all comes to 0. Well, that's not difficult because here is the line y equals 0. In other words, the x-axis. Right, you know that. So where are my points of intersection? I've got one right there, and I'm going to call that 8.2. Roughly, using my graph, so that's one solution for this one, and this one's going to be probably minus 0.2. I can't really tell. My graph looks more like wait a minute, is 8.2, 8.5, yeah, 8.2. It's more like 0.4 really, if I'm honest with it. Okay, so I've got to be honest, so x equals minus 0.4. Again, just being straight with what I can see there, maybe 0.3. So I'll stick to that for now. Again, you know how it's done. This last question is in fact a grade B question. I've got my existing equation there, y equals 1 plus 4x minus half x squared, reading off where it intersects with the x-axis, that is to say the line y equals 0, and these are the grade A bits really. Well, not really grade A. There's nothing grade A about it whatsoever. E says, what is the significance of the answers in part D? Alright. What happened in part D? Well, I looked in the answer for this one, I can't see the point. Apparently 2 plus 6 makes 8, and this should have been minus 0.2, and minus 0.2 plus 8.2 also makes 8. So the significance is the sum of the two solutions is 8. Well, I'm afraid I can't demonstrate it honestly using this graph because mine does not cut through minus 0.2, otherwise I would have seen it. So there you go. Don't worry about part 5e, but I've said it anyway, the two solutions should add up to 8. Don't know why, I've not worked out mathematically why yet. I don't really care about that, they're just being strange. So that's question 5 done, and I will stop, and I'll definitely prepare question 6. It's one of these which has got like a little green sun around it, so it's a problem solving thing, quite involved. I'll definitely do it because I think you deserve it, and I've got nothing better to do.